I don't like myself. I don't love me. No one else loves me. I don't feel loved. Oh, if only I was someone else. I hate myself. Do you hear that voice sounding on and on in your head? I've heard people say that. Hundreds of people say that to me who I've talked with and prayed with over and over. The tone of voice can be repetitive. It can drone on and on. It can be darkly hopeless. How do I love myself? Here's a key. You're not going to love yourself honestly unless you get this. And when I talk to people, there's so many good things that they've tried. Standing in front of a mirror and repeating, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful. I'm going to do well today. I'm going to do well today. I just don't believe it. Talking to people, even a counsellor, I try to understand myself more and more, why I think like I do, and that can be really helpful. Listening to self-help statements over and over, maybe even while I'm asleep, I put them on and listen to them. And often there's one niggling voice in the background that won't go away. This is fake. You're making this up. It's not true. So I'm stuck in a loop. It's like a stuck record. It goes round and round and round. What am I going to do about this? There must be something more. You see, who am I to proclaim I'm lovely, I'm beautiful? What qualifies me? I mean, I know me. I know what goes on in me. And I've done these things in the past, and they're done, and the consequences are there. So I could try and convince myself that it doesn't really matter what I did. I made the best choice possible, but I still hurt people in the process, and that's still there. And the pain is real, and I can't just plaster over it. So some of the techniques are ignore it, stop thinking about that stuff. But is that not like burying your head in a sand? I want something more real than that, more powerful. You see, because if I bury my head in the sand, it's like I can make myself numb. I can make myself numb to other people. So if they hate me, it's kind of like it just drips off me like water because everyone hates me. I should expect that. So I no longer react to it, but I'm dead inside. Or I get so hard that actually I just decide I'm going to trample over other people. So I switch off what other people think about me, and I'm just self-confident, but my self-confidence is based on this disinterest and disconnection with the feelings and heart of others. How do I have a love for myself that's genuine and staying connected to people and building real relationships where we're not pretending? Because I've got stuff in me that isn't great. I spent a lot of time thinking about Jesus and what he did and how he lived and how it impacts me. It's made a difference. It's made a difference in loads of other people's lives that I know. And here's a story from the life of Jesus that's just so different. He doesn't do what we seem to try and do. Let's look at it. Some religious leaders drag a woman who's been caught in adultery in front of Jesus. Now, she's a serial adulteress, and this is a big sin in the Jewish culture of Jesus' day. This is like at the top there, because the penalty for this is death. But they're not really interested in that. They're trying to catch Jesus out. That's the subtext here. But they throw this woman in front of Jesus and they say, she's been caught in adultery. Surely we should stone her. Because they want to capture Jesus onto their side, make him part of their team. But he's different. Instead of saying anything, he just calmly bends down and starts drawing in the sand. Is he just ignoring the situation? But after a while, he says, the one who has done nothing wrong in their life, throw the first stone. And then, one by one, starting with the oldest, they go away. It makes me wonder if what he was writing in the sand was what was going on in their lives. Suddenly, it's just Jesus and the woman. And he says, where are your accusers? Has no one stayed to condemn you? She says, no one. But there is one left, standing in front of her. He could condemn her. And here's the thing, because if Jesus really is the Christ, really is God breaking into the world, what he says and thinks is what counts. Whether he condemns you is what counts. And he says, where are your accusers? Is there no one to condemn you? No one, she says. Then he says something extraordinary. Neither do I. What everyone else says, what all those voices in your head say, they don't count, because I see everything. I see you. I know everything you've done. I see right into the depths of your being and soul. I see all the stuff you struggle with and the hatred and the self-hatred, regret, and I don't condemn you. And there's something about when you know the depths of your rottenness and then know the depths of his forgiveness. I'm accepted, I'm loved. The truth is the true one told me I'm beautiful, I'm loved, I'm forgiven. That's a solid foundation. If you found this video helpful, then you'll probably want to watch this one too.